everybody, on this video we're going to be revisiting the railroad boat nail header, because last time I made it incorrectly. It's still functionable, but the nails get stuck in it sometimes, so we're going to do it a different way that a lot of people on Facebook told me about, that would make not just the nails, making them easier, but also making the header work a lot easier. So we're going to follow almost the exact same process as we did before, except instead of drilling and drifting a hole, we're going to be taking the square punch I made a while back. I just repolished it up recently just for the video, but anyway, I'm going to take that and we're going to punch a square tapered hole coming through the back of it and to come out the front, so that way the smallest part of the hole will be at the top. That way the nail will just sit in there, and then we can shape the head out after that. But basically the rest of the process is going to be the same. We're going to cut off the head here, we're going to grind off the letters, and weld a handle to it. Except the only real thing we're going to be doing differently is going to be attempting to punch it, like I said. Alright, let's get started. Alright, now we're going to try to start punching this hole through. We're going to go from the back to the front with this tapered punch. Let's see how this works. Alright, just see how I like it. Okay. She's coming along. Pull off the tip of it. We'll just keep it going. Alrighty, she's going good. Pull down the tip in the water there. Throw her back in the fire for one more go. Alright, going to continue punching this hole here. Punch on the water. Continue punching, but we're getting there. We're almost through. Right. Can you see the square hole we got started now? It's going to continue the rest of the way through until we get through to the other side. for a punch here. Go through the top where our mark was before. What's happening here? Alright, let it cool down a bit so I can clear out the spot, and hopefully we will have ourselves a nice clean. Oh! But it doesn't want to quite come out. So we'll put it over the petrol hole and just see if we can drive it right on through. Get this slug out now. Yep, she's out. There. It's just hanging in there by a little bitty thread. The handles warmed up quite a bit. Alright, we got the hole all cleaned up as best as I could get it with some nail files. The hole on this one is a bit bigger than on the last one I made, but I'm not too worried about that. Now we just gotta harden it and temper it and then test it out. Alrighty, into the bucket. Now that she's been hardened, I polished it up a little bit here and on the stem. And we're going to temper it with a torch, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, just come along for that. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to start heating with the torch right down here on the handle below the weld and watch the temper colors travel up. Now what I'm looking for on this is to get like a dark straw color, then starting to get into the blues and purples. Alrighty. You see your colors start running up the piece, and it just goes from that dull silver color straight to the straw. You want to take off the heat and give it some time to soak up further because you're just heating it up too much. I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but we're starting to get a little bit of the straw on the handle there. Now take your time with this, you don't want to rush. Now I'm heating this from the back because I want the front to end up being harder than the back, because that's where all the hammer blows are going to end up being. We got it to be straw now. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera. Give it a little bit more heat and shut it down and let it soak for a second. Now we want it to get a little bit darker than that, so just start giving it a little bit of time. Let all that heat travel to where it needs to start going. Alright, that looks good to me. And then we quench it out. Alright. There you go, that's how you use the torch to do some temp colors. Up here you can see where on the handle here, I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, but there's a little bit of blues, then it goes with the straw and everything farther back here, back to that dull gray color, and then it starts traveling further on up. Alrighty, let's test her out. Alright, I learned a few things about nails too since last time I made the old nail header. Is first we're just going to define the tip right down here. Take it to its final dimensions on the far edge of the anvil. Then we'll come back here, pick about a cube of space, and then define the shoulder on two sides with half on, half off blows. And then continue to draw out the rest of the nail from there. Alright, I just realized something, that the hole I made is just a touch too big for me to use 1/4 inch stock to make the nail. So I have some 3/8 that I'm going to use. Well, it's a little bigger than 3/8, but it's all I got right now that I can find real quick to do the video with. But it's the same principle. Alright, we'll see once we get that all heated up. Alright, same thing as before. Start. Forging out the taper. Twist in it and then bring it back here. And we're making that shoulder. Alright, throw her in for another heat. Work on getting her all finished up here. Alright, this heat we're just gonna clean up the nail a little bit. Find the tip a bit more. Right like that, and then gonna take the material here we got set up for the head and clean that up a little bit so that way it's easier to do stuff with. We got just enough heat left. I could probably do the cut. Alrighty, so there's our nail. Next thing, but now that this is a bit bigger, can you see the shoulder we put in there? Next thing we're going to do is just make the nail. Alrighty, let's slide our nail to the header, twist off the old bar, throw her on in, and start setting this down for the now that we got it all sat down, we can work on making our 4 facets. And it worked. There we go. Alright, we'll quench her out. See how our nail turned out. Oh, see, it didn't get stuck like we had before with the tapered hole. Well, with the non-tapered hole, so here we go, focus. There's our 4 facets. Nail is relatively centered. We got a little bend in it, but that can be straightened now since while it's cold. The only thing is we have just a little bit too much material for the head, but I'm not worried about that. Because I started with like almost a ½ inch piece of stock to make a 1/4 inch nail, so it's okay. Alright guys, thanks for coming with me on this one, and thank you for everyone who gave me hints to how to make a better nail header and how to make the nails better. It makes the process so much simpler and easier. I appreciate it so much. And this is for today. I had a good bit of accomplishments. I made a proper nail header. I made a nail the proper way today. And today was a double with the nail header because this was not only the thickest punch I've ever done, it's also the cleanest punch I've done, so I'm really happy about that. It turned out great. I'm so happy. Thank you everyone who gave me advice on this, and as always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you saw some things I could do better, let me know any advice, what you thought about it. Tell me if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you didn't, what you didn't, and what you did like, tell me what you liked about it. I want to try to get these videos as good as possible for everyone watching, and they're also to help me get better and how to show people what I know. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.